with life being as hectic as it is, there's not always necessarily time to cut out 30 minutes or an hour out of your day to go and exercise or go to the gym. But if you're still wanting to stay active and get those juices flowing in your joints, here's an easy routine that you can do in the morning or before bed. You don't necessarily need to do it on a mat. You can do this in bed as soon as you wake up. You can do it before you go to sleep, or just whenever you get a few minutes in the day. All you need is a comfy place to sit. We're going to come up onto all fours, making sure that your wrists are in line with your shoulders, knees are in line with your hips, making sure your core is engaged. You can keep your feet parallel to the ground if you like, or you can tuck your toes under. Making sure not to arch your back. Keep the core engaged, back straight. Take a deep breath. And on your exhale, shift the weight back. Inhale, come forward, going past your fingertips if you can. And all we're doing now is just stretching out those wrists, making sure to move on your breath. So inhale forward, exhale back. Go as slow as you need to or as fast as you want to. I'm going to do a few more here. Coming to center, turn your fingers out to the side a little bit, as far as you can. Now we're going to just rock from side to side. Remembering to breathe. Few more. Come to center. Now if you're able, try and move your fingertips towards the inside of your body on both sides. This is going to stretch the inside of the wrist. You can either stay here if this is a good enough stretch for you, or you can try and make small circles, moving the body in small circles. Remembering to move on your breath. 2 more. And now go into the opposite direction. Last one. Come to center. Slowly walk the fingertips back to the front. Sitting our weight back. Untuck the toes. I'm going to move this way so that you can see better. Now all you do is just roll out the wrists. Shake it out a little bit. A few in the one direction and then a few in the opposite direction. Let me move again. Next, staying in the seated position, you can also sit with your legs crossed, whichever is more comfortable for you. Interlace your fingers. Extend them in front of you. Tuck your chin to your chest. Rounding your upper back. Stretching out the top of the spine and the shoulder blades. Extend as far as you can. Take a few breaths here. On your next inhale, raise the hands overhead, looking up towards the sky. Once you reach the top, release the fingers, bringing your elbows down to either side on your body. Pushing out your chest, head goes back into cactus pose. Take another breath here. On your exhale, release the hands to the side. I'm going to do that facing you so that you can see what it looks like from the front. Interlace the fingers, extend the hands out in front of you. Tuck your chin to chest. Round your upper back. Take a breath here. On your next inhale, raise the hands overhead, looking up to the sky. Once you reach the top, release the fingertips, bringing your elbows down to either side, pushing out the chest, head goes back. The next exhale, release down. Let's do one more. Interlace the fingers in front of you, extend it as far as you can. Tuck chin to chest, down the upper back. Inhale, reach hands overhead. Release the hands at the top. Bring in the elbows down to the side. Pushing out your chest, head goes back. On your exhale, release the hands to the floor. I'm just going to shift. You can stay where you're seated. So it's still staying in this position. We're going to walk the hands to the front, out in front of us. Moving our lower body to the ground, we're going to go into child's pose. Feel free to open the knees slightly here to accommodate for your upper body. Go as far as you can. If you can't go any further, feel free to use a cushion for support here. Or if you're able, you can just go all the way down, resting your head on the mat. Take a few deep breaths here. Inhale through the nose and exhale out the mouth. On your next inhale, take your right hand, thread it underneath the left arm, extending all the way out as far as you can, resting the head on the side, on your side, on the mat. Taking a breath here. On your next inhale, slowly come down back to center. And when you're ready, take the left hand this time, reach it underneath the right. Twisting all the way to the side, resting your head on the mat, blanket, floor, bed, wherever you are. On your next breath, come to center, and this time we're going to come back up onto all fours. Making sure our knees are in line with our hips. Wrists under shoulders. You can keep your feet straight here or tuck them under, whichever feels more comfortable to you. Taking a deep breath in, we're going to push our chest down and up, shoulders back, head goes back. We're going to go into cow pose. Taking a breath here. And on your exhale, round your back, bringing the head down, pushing off the floor. On your next inhale, let's arch the back, pushing the tailbone up, shoulders goes back, chest goes out, head up. Deep inhale in through the nose and exhale around your back. Head comes down, pushing away from the floor. Inhale. Let's arch our back, push out the chest. Exhale, And inhale, lift. And exhale, round. And inhale, lift. And exhale, round. Inhale, lift. This time, push your weight to the back. Exhale, round, come up. Try and push to the front. Inhale, push to the back. Exhale, let's round it out. Coming to the front. Inhale, arch. Pushing to the back. Exhale, round your back. Let's do one more. Inhale, pushing your weight to the back. Exhale, round the back, coming to the front. Now you can finish off here, or if you like, you can move into child's pose, untuck your toes, spreading the knees wide, using a pillow for support if you need it. Otherwise, walk the hands to the front, lowering yourself to the floor, to the mat, to the bed, wherever you are. And take a few deep breaths here. Breathing deeply enough to get enough oxygen to those muscles and the joints. Relaxing into the pose. Now once again, you can stay here as long as you need to, if you have the time. If not, we've come to the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching, and feel free to use this whenever you need a little boost in energy to wake up your joints in the morning. You can also use this to wind down at the end of the day. Just take it at a slower pace. See you next time.